Yo, what's up, everybody? Been a while since I posted. I've got a few videos on my channel already of me playing through Castlevania. I think I've got one actually playing it on an actual NES, like the camera's set up on a tripod, playing it on a CRT. I've played the PC version of this collection. I think I've got a video where I do 2 loops of Castlevania. It's one of my favorite games from the NES era. Castlevania, Contra, those are 2 classics nobody can deny that are very, very, very good games. And realized that I hadn't played through it on the Switch. And I have on, behind the scenes kind of thing, but haven't made a video. So let's do that right now. It has been a while since I've actually sat down and tried to play through this game. Had a lot going on. Life gets in the way and seems like at the wrong time. So I'm gonna try it here. I may actually suck. Who knows? Now I do know. So this is the NES version right here. But if you come down here to the Japanese version, I actually enjoy the Japanese version better. There's no real differences other than when you defeat a boss, you're like in the NES version, the hearts they count the hearts out slower on the NES version for the US, that is. On this version, it's like instant. It's like and it's done. Also, this one has a different title screen. You have a difficulty setting. Actually, let's just go in here. We'll look at it. It's kind of different here, but the actual gameplay, see, you got normal and easy. But we'll start it real quick. But from here on out, it's the same game. As I said, other than the counting of the hearts thing, after you defeat a boss. But we're gonna do the wrong one. We're gonna do the regular NES version. That's what all of my other ones are. Like I said, I may absolutely fail at this. We'll try it though. I'm no speedrunner. If you're looking for a speedrun, that's not me. But I do use a few tricks here and there to complete levels kind of quicker, I guess you could call it. I'm more of a scorer kind of guy. I love getting as high score as I can. I like getting all these, I like getting all the little secret treasures. All except for on Dracula's castle level. Screw that. I like getting through there as quick as I can. But yeah, I whip a lot of candles. I like getting a lot of hearts. I've always loved this game, man. The music, everything about it. What's crazy is when you're a kid back in late 80s, early 90s, this thing came out, what, 88, I think? 87, 88? I think it's maybe 87, I'm not sure. But as a kid, you had to get the imagination of these monsters and Dracula. Dracula is just this be-all, end-all beast that you gotta defeat. Now we look at it as like it's just a retro thing that everybody loves, but you had an imagination back then. That's what drove you when you played a video game, or even when you went outside to play. I mean, imagination was everything. What's the other one? Jump backwards. Like I said, it's been a while since I've played through this. I booted it up just to make sure everything worked before I turned on the capture card. No warm-ups. No nothing. Going in cold. See if I can do it. I think the most with this game that I've beaten it in a row is 4 or 5 times. After you do the second loop, it doesn't get any harder. It's the same. It's the same. I'll get off of there. The difficulty, like in this game and in Contra, when you beat the game resets right back to the beginning of, you know, first level, but you're on what's called Loop 2. See this part right here, like on the Japanese version, those hearts go like instantly. They're like counted like super quick. Whereas here it's like D D D D D D D D. Anyway, back to the loops. Yeah, once you complete the game and then you start Loop 2, it gets increasingly harder. I missed that. I usually get that back to come out. It gets increasingly harder because they throw more enemies at you. I really screwed that part up. I'm usually really quick on that part. But I've noticed with Castlevania, after Loop 2, it doesn't change. It's the same thing over and over and over. Whereas with Contra, I've noticed Contra gets way more enemies with each loop. Maybe up until, because I've beaten Contra probably 6, 7, 8 times in a row. And it seems like around Loop 4 on that game is about when it kind of just stays. It keeps doing the same thing. Kind of playing like doo-doo. I feel like I'm playing like doo-doo. This part coming up right here, this is one of the little kind of cheat to skip half of this level to do that, or else you have to go all the way over to the right, jump up on some platforms, and then come all the way back. I like using the little Medusa to boost me up there so I can skip all that mumbo jumbo. Those things are instant death. Do not appreciate them. Burn, baby, burn. One thing I have noticed... Oh, quit that, Simon. One thing I have noticed, because I have played through this game so many times, is if I'm having like what I would call a perfect run, where nothing crappy happens out of the blue, once I get to Dracula's castle, that's when about said a bad word. That's when crap hits the fan. I got myself talking and not paying attention. Because there's bats at the beginning of Dracula's castle as you're trying to get into the castle. And I've noticed if I'm having a perfect game, those bats do the most insane things that they normally don't do, like chase you. Sometimes they'll just, if you're not having a good game, they'll just sit there in the air. They won't come after you. So it's just a little bit of RNG with this game. Always walk under these hunchbacks right here. If you don't, they chase you. Just turn around and smack them. There's a turkey right there. Ham. I don't know what you call it. I've always called it a turkey. Now for me right here, this part sometimes is a little bit of a pain. Sometimes it works good. Other times it can be a pain. Right here. Yep. Okay, it's not bad this time. Get out of here. I usually do really good at that part. Like I said, it's been a while since I played this, so I'm rusty. But for anybody that's ever wanted to beat this game, the best advice I can give you is once you get the holy water, keep it. Holy water is your best friend in this game. I really, really try to keep it for from Frankenstein's level on. Anytime before that's not really needed. I'm so rusty. But yeah, the holy water is your best friend. Especially on the Reaper stage. And right here is, I probably said in all my other Castlevania videos, it's the stupidest secret ever. Like, why would they do that? Why would they put that there? Sometimes I wonder if they didn't mean to, or somebody snuck it in as a gag. Oh my goodness. Like I said, I'm no speedrunner. I'm just a normal dude, man. It's just the way I used to sit in my floor in my bedroom with the TV and just play. Not into the whole speed running, you know, let's be the best in the world kind of thing. I'm not against it, don't get me wrong. I think it's amazing what some people do. I like to enjoy the game. I don't like to destroy it, I like to enjoy it. So see, you know, right there I just got the stopwatch. It can come in handy. Sometimes I use it here and sometimes I don't. Figured I would to be safe. These mermen can get out of hand too. And especially on the second loop. My goodness, are they a pain. But see, you get the holy water back right here. So this is where I will keep the holy water from the duration of the game. Until the end on Dracula's castle at the beginning. But you want to keep it from here on out. It's crucial. I mean, you know, if you want to beat the game and not struggle, it's crucial to have. And these little guys give you 500 points apiece, so you can, and 300 for the bird. You can farm some extra lives right here if you really wanted to. But I always hit these guys and watch out because they can drop an axe. If you're trying to just get through it, they'll drop an axe, and we don't want that. We don't want the axe. We want to keep that holy. Oh, there it is. See? Oh, sucker. Come on. You don't have to kill that little gatekeeper guy there, but I always do. And there's a turkey right there. I guess I'll just open it. Won't need it, but all the hearts. Collect all the hearts. And that's how you do that. Now that Frankenstein boss, that can be a pain in the backside too, if you don't have the holy water. Because that little hunchback, he goes everywhere. He bounces off the entire screen, both walls, everything. And he can make your life a miserable, it can make it a miserable time, let's just say that. That little skeleton up there, he and I have never been friends. Never liked him. That one there, too. He's not as bad as the one downstairs, though. Now, the thing about the Reaper stage you gotta watch out for is the knife drop. Here's a secret, 1-up. And as soon as you see that thing pop up, you gotta go. You cannot, if you take any half of a second, that 1-up will disappear. But yeah, the knife can just drop out of nowhere on this level. And there's a turkey right here in this block. Again, I call it turkey. It just looks like a turkey to me. I know it's not what's in the manual, but... yeah, I can't tell you how many times I've been having a really good run on this level, and just be busting hump through it, doing really good, and out of nowhere I'll pick up the knife because I got in a hurry. So I try to watch all the candles that I whip, especially when you get near the end. I think it's it's not the next screen. I think it's the screen after the next one. That's where the knife can really drop. Right, here's a secret. Oh, there we go. I'm telling you, I'm rusty. It's usually a one and done thing right there. Another secret. There's one more over here. Hi-ya! Those guys give you a lot of points too. 300 or 400? I think it's 3. So right here is where I start really paying attention to things that I whip. Because, like I said, the knife can come out of nowhere, and you really, 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 really want the holy water for the Reaper. You really, really, really do. Trust me, you do. See, I've had the knife come out of that guy before, and out of that candle. And in that candle down there is the cross. Now, a lot of people like using the cross on the Reaper, but I'm telling you, he's so much easier with the holy water. But here we are. You just do this. Pretty easy, huh? And he's done. On to Dracula. Now here's where we'll get... This is where it will start getting me, right here. I have that feeling. This is where I'm going to start having some bad trouble. we'll see. Those bats just do not like me here at the beginning. And I will trade out the holy water for the stopwatch right here. It's kind of crucial to get through castle. Okay, he didn't do anything bad. Jump over him. He's not too bad. This one will stop. And then this one. And we got one more butthole right here. And he's going to get me. Oh, he didn't. Wow. The way he paused, I thought he was going to try to fly against me. So we got through that area pretty smoothly. These skeletons, they're not friendly either. They're a-holes. I didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. Hope I got enough hearts to stop it right here. Alright. This part is a pain in the backside too, if you don't have that stopwatch. What? Now with Dracula, I like to have at least 20 hearts, at least. I don't know I'm gonna have that many this time, so I may have to go back and farm. Yeah, I feel more comfortable as long as I got 20 hearts. Anything less than 20 hearts, you might get in trouble by not getting multipliers for the holy water. Alright, mister. It's been a while. There we go. Double hit. Woo. Alright, multiplier first thing. I'm good. I'm Gucci. Trying to get him with that double hit. There we go. Yeah. Dracula, you're playing nice this day. You must have missed me. Here we go. Yeah, Cookie Monster time. Game's over. It is over. Uh-oh. There it is. Deathless. Well, now I can say that I've got the Nintendo Switch version. Deathless, and uploaded on the old channel here. But if you liked anything about this, give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Whatever you want to do. Not that big of a deal, but just glad you watched. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll let the credits roll. Later, people.